does not know.
What?
You guys didn't get the countdown?
We're on the internet? We're live streaming?
Where am I? Get into it.
Welcome back to Who Am I? Yeah, yes, and you know improv. Welcome back to the Breakroom, you guys, our daily show that keeps you updated on all the nerdy news that you guys need to know. Coming up, who's knocking at that door? Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
This is Three's Company.
This is a sitcom.
We are a sitcom.
Two guys and a queen in a naughty space.
Oh no. HBO gets a new max price. Get ready to pay up. We got some new Across the Spider-Verse logo verses. So Spider logo verses and much, much more. But first, the man jabbing his hands really aggressively, Eric Owusu.
Yeah. How you doing, internet?
Stop it. No one knows what you're doing.
Not.
Jessica Clemons here, and then we got Tommy Bechtold.
Good evening. Let's get to the show.
Oh,
So abrupt. You ready?
get to the headlines.
I've got a very busy night of watching basketball and crying ahead of me.
How much money did you put down?
Just a 20 spot.
I told you to stop betting the house.
Hey, let him get
I
his
bet
own
on
mortgage.
I bet on myself. Okay, I gambled on myself, and that's why I'm always broke.
God damn. A new poster for the M. Night Shyamalan's Knock at the Cabin just came out. The new movie focuses on, oh, look at it. It kind of does resemble Cabin in the Woods, but we're not going to address that. I love that the fingers are separated by the people, and Dave Bautista's the thumb.
Oh yeah.
This new movie focuses on the family vacation that is held hostage by four strangers who demand a sacrifice in order to prevent the apocalypse. This film stars Dave Bautista and Rupert Grint, along with Jonathan Groff, and releases February 3rd.
I can't wait to see this movie and see how Dave Bautista surprises us with a Drax cameo.
Yes.
Just like in the middle of it, he takes his shirt off and just his body
He's
is
still got.
is
He's
Drax.
only got that paint.
You don't see it as Drax because all the paint, but I like when he plays different roles, and then it always does a close up of his knuckles, and you see the Wu-Tang symbol, and I'm like, oh, you're gonna kill these people for the apocalypse, but you also listen to Wu-Tang.
Oh yeah.
While doing
That's
it.
where he got the idea. He was always talking about the apocalypse.
It's
36 chambers.
It's in one of the songs. Yeah, it's in
He
one
was
of the
listening to
songs.
fish scales, and he's like, you know what?
You know what? Ghostface was right.
Yeah.
Gotta go kill this cabin.
Jesus Christ. Noah Hawley's upcoming Alien series is to begin production this year. The FX chairman, John Landgraf, I probably pronounced that wrong. You're a chairman. I don't really care if I did. Said that filming will begin once Hawley is finished with season 5 of Fargo. Hawley has said that the series will be set on Earth of the future. Alien is a fascinating story because it is not just a monster movie. It's about how we're trapped between the primordial past and the artificial intelligence of our future, where both are trying to kill us. If this production schedule holds true, we can expect the series to premiere sometime in 2024.
Dang.
Heavy slate.
Are we?
Alien also teaches us to always listen to the woman. That's something they always.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't up until the 80s where the Alien came out.
Yeah,
that we were
prior to that, women were
better late than never.
discouraged from being listened to.
wrong most of the
Except for
time.
when they told us their secret, sweet, sweet recipes.
I thought you were going to say something else at the end of Secret Sweet Sweet.
Sweet, sweet recipes.
Language.
Come and knock on our door.
I know, and I have to spend like 4 days with you guys this weekend.
Yes, that's right. We're all going to Manitoba.
Oh yeah, Canada's not going to know what hit it, eh?
I thought we were going to Toronto. For the first time since launching, HBO Max is raising their subscription price.
For the first time.
In forever.
Well, I like their business model of getting rid of the content people like and canceling things and then
That
being
is
like,
true.
and you're going to pay us $1.
That is true.
This is
They're
officially a
working-
hostage situation.
It's very 21st century capitalist, and I'm here for it.
You want us to take? You want to keep Curb Your Enthusiasm on this channel? It's going to be $16.99 next year.
That is interesting. They did I understand that maybe it's also because they're merging with, I'll finish this and we'll get into it. Okay. So February 11th, U.S. subscribers will have a price increase from $14.99 to $15.99. The company says the increase will allow us to continue to invest in providing even more culture-defining programming and improving our customer experience for all users. They put culture-defining in there so it would sway you guys. Recognize that they are just making these keywords. These are hot words to say to you, so you're like, okay, as long as it's culture-defining programming.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not. They're going to bring Shark Week on, and
That's
that's
right.
it.
It's going to be more bad reality TV, and also, like what they whispered after that was like, unless it's an animated show in which we will devastate the creators and creative teams behind it by canceling it and taking it off the internet or taking it off streaming forever. You'll never be able to find these animated shows because screw animation, we don't respect it. And that
Yeah,
was-
just like that. Yeah.
That's exactly what they said, and I stand by anything Tommy has said.
Yeah. I mean,
Anything and everything.
as Jason Momoa's swan song from Aquaman, probably. They're gonna do a crossover with Aquaman and Shark Week, so it's gonna be a whole to-do.
I will punch the first shark in the nose I see if that happens.
Yeah, he's shark repellent like that.
No, I'm going to punch him straight in the nose. Matt Reeves, while discussing the 15th anniversary of Cloverfield, you guys, I'm going to keep reading this. I just have to say, and I told Dashiell this, my voice, it sounds like it's gone. I guess I choked in my sleep last night. My roommate was like, you were hacking. And I was like, since when? And I guess I was asleep.
Are you
so I
going to
don't
be
know.
too sick to go on our trip to Toronto?
I'm not sick. My voice has just gone from choking last night.
Yeah,
Matt
sorry
Reeves,
about that, by the way.
Why you and then you hid under my bed when my roommate checked on me. Tommy!
I'm a lamp.
They said, nothing weird about that lamp over there. Jessica has an overhead ceiling
Why
light.
is it so sweaty? Now that lamp is sweating and heaving for breath. You know you're out of shape when you start choking from choking so much.
It's a vigorous activity.
All right, come on. Matt Reeves, while discussing the 15th anniversary of Cloverfield, revealed he will be sitting down with James Gunn and Peter Safran later this month to discuss the future of the Batman, y'all. Reeves said he's already had some talks with Gunn and Safran, and they will have a sit-down where we talk about everything that's going on and the arcs of where these two things are, and I'm excited to hear about what they're doing. Sounds like this man wants to keep his thing to himself. Reeves has already announced plans for both a Batman sequel and an HBO spin-off focusing on what really the star of the Batman for me, which was the Penguin.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hands
He
down.
stole the show for me. Colin Farrell did a fantastic job. I'm very excited for that series.
I love the tape he made with that girl Nicole Narain as well. That movie, that short film he made. Yeah, Google it. All right.
Okay.
Wait, is it appropriate?
No.
Oh, Tommy.
Oh, fun.
Jessica, you
Good
see
thing
it?
we're on the internet.
New photos from the Across the Spider-Verse's Twitter reveals 9 Spider People logos that will be important in the upcoming film. And we know these are important because we got Miles Morales. Okay, we're going to go top left over. We got Miles Morales. We have Gwen Stacy. We have, wait, which one's Gwen? There's Gwen. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Dashiell. Gwen Stacy, Spider-Man 2099, Miguel O'Hara. We have Spider-Woman, Jessica Drew, Spider-Man India, Pavachir Pravaker. Sorry, I probably butchered that. Spider-Punk, Hobie Hobart, Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly, Cyborg Spider-Woman, which is very, very... Cyborg Spider-Woman is very new. We'll get into it. And Spider-Bite Margot. Cyborg Spider-Woman,
No Spider-Man Noir.
I know.
Not this time around.
Cyborg Spider... And no Peter B. Parker. That is a big... Well, okay, so we know that Peter B. Parker's having a baby, May Day.
Congrats to
and
him.
Thank you. And so that, I think that maybe that's probably why he's not going to be doing too much Spider-Maning, because he's going to be like, I'm teaching my daughter because she has Spider-Man powers. They said that she will have the same Spider-Man powers. And then also, if we're talking about Cyborg, like the electronic kind of Spider-Man legged Renaissance Spider-Man that's Aunt May is insane if she's the one that's Cyborg.
Oh.
She's really cool. She's very sick.
Also, real quick, you are kind of wearing Spider-Woman colors right now. You got that
These
color scheme.
are actually Gryffindor, but thank you for trying.
That too. If we
Get
look
that
at the
outta
picture
here.
right
Get
now,
outta
you would
here.
look like Spider-Woman voiced by Issa Rae.
I'll go with that one because I'm a Slytherin, and I do not.
I am also a Slytherin.
You're a Hufflepuff.
You're a freaking Hufflepuff.
Will you read this one?
Yeah, sure. Juan from Encino Man told Happy, Sad, Confused podcast that Kevin Feige personally reached out to him to join the cast of Loki Season 2. All right, pick that name up off the floor, Ki Hui.
What?
After the success of Everything Everywhere All at Once, Quan said, the first phone call I got was from Kevin Feige, who graciously asked me if I wanted to join the MCU. And I called Jonathan and the gang, and I said, you know what? Nobody wants to hire me except Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, the Daniels, and Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige. I'm having a strokey.
Kevin Fergie?
Kevin Feige. I smell pennies. It's been incredible. 2022 is the year I will always remember because it is one of the happiest years of my life. His children immediately went, hey.
What are we, chopped liver?
Okay.
Guys.
The details of his roles have not yet been confirmed by Marvel, but it's thought that he'll be working for the TVA. Seems kind of like a racist assumption. Administrative.
No, he might be someone that's working like in the field.
You think he's a field agent?
Damn it. I don't want to
Accounting?
Well, I mean, if he's just as prominent as Eugene Cordero is, then he gets his own, like, he's going to become the new Madison from She-Hulk.
That's true.
I just want everything best for him. I cried 3 times this morning at different TikTok videos, and one of them was his acceptance speech at the Golden Globes. Aww. And how he was like, as a child, I was lucky, and then after that went out, I was like, I'm not lucky anymore. And now look at him. Look at him. He's doing great.
I would love to know. I would be fascinated to listen to, and I wonder if this podcast exists. Call in if it does, like what he did from like 1989 to 2015.
Well, I guess he did Encino Man.
Oh, right, but that was like
later.
89.
Yeah, that's later.
Like right, like I mean, I'm sure this can all be.
Yeah, he was like a DP kind of. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
well,
that was my thought. Is like, obviously, famously, the guy who played Chunk is an entertainment attorney, and
I didn't
some
know
of the other actors have gone in those movies. A lot of child actors stay in the industry in different ways. The ones that have healthy, happy endings, the ones that have sad, tragic endings, are generally.
But hey, as we all know, as people in Hollywood, if it's not acting, it's nothing.
That's right.
It's nothing.
If you're not on camera, you're a shamra. Anyway, Jessica, we have some people to thank.
We got some people to thank.
Oh, wait, first.
Starting with
Just
John.
for that, I'm coming on camera.
Hey,
good point.
Producer John.
Yes, my friend. You can talk about fueling the thing.
Okay, for people we want to thank, we're all trying to save money in 2023. Upside is an incredible app for everyone who buys gas, groceries, or dines out. And I do all 3 every single day.
As do I.
Yes, do I. As do you?
No. Nope.
Oh, nope. Okay. Well, with Upside, you can get cash
I'm
back.
not allowed in gas stations because of the Patriot Act, and I can't buy groceries because I'm allergic to produce, and gas and dining out are 2 things that I've had a lot of trouble with in the past.
Well, not for Tommy, but for us, with Upside, you can get cash back on purchases you make every day. It's basically cash back just for you. Upside even offsets inflated prices by giving you cash back on purchases. It's also super easy to use. To get started, download the free Upside app, use our promo code Breakroom, and get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. And in this economy, that's
quarter?
needed. A whole quarter?
Give me them quarters.
Give me that damn quarter.
I wish it was real quarters. They sent you a bag of quarters in the mail, then I'd do it.
What, so you could beat someone up with it?
Yeah, so I can swing my signature weapon. A loose graphic tee full of quarters raining out of it.
Oh, God, don't be Tommy.
What is that, The Who? Who am I?
Don't be Tommy. Claim an offer for whatever you're buying on Upside. Then pay as usual with credit or debit card. Follow the steps in the app and get paid. You can earn 3 times more cash back with Upside than with most credit card rewards or loyalty programs. Plus, Upside doesn't sell your personal information to third parties, which is very important because we don't want them doing that. Upside users are earning hundreds of dollars a year. That's probably why they have a 4.8 star rating on the App Store. They're basically at a 5.
Yeah,
it was one
jerk
person that
was
got mad. Download the free Upside app and use promo code Breakroom. That's promo code Breakroom to get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. And baby, get that gas.
Toot toot.
You know what? We
beep,
also want to let you know about HelloFresh. Eating well is at the top of everyone's mind this month, and should be for all months, because if you eat well, you feel well, and if you feel well, you treat other people well, unless you're like an A-list actor who abuses their assistant. It's comforting to know you always get top quality with HelloFresh. HelloFresh makes dinner time easy peasy. Fast and fresh and furious recipes coming your way. HelloFresh also has a line of delicious, filling meals that are ready in less than 15 minutes. Enjoy taste and quality done quick with recipes like sesame beef tacos, Thai spiced pork meatballs, and my personal favorite, winner orzo chicken dinner meal.
Ding, 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 ding,
We've had a lot of sob stories this week about my HelloFresh experience, but I want to talk about some positivity. Last night, I cooked up a HelloFresh meal, and I set a table for 2. And no one ate that second plate, and I spent most of the dinner singing out, "When will my love come eat with me? I'm sick of sitting here silently."
Tommy.
Chicken dinners are always best, enjoyed by 2. HelloFresh, I'll always love you. And then a little mouse took my napkin off my chest and burrowed into it, and I had to go to the doctor to see if I had an infection. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit, and you should try it for yourself. Go to HelloFresh.com/Breakroom22. Use the code Breakroom22 for 22 free meals plus free shipping. That is an Emmett Smith jersey number of free meals. That's HelloFresh.com/Breakroom22 and use code Breakroom22. Remember, you use the code, you get the meals, you help us. It's the circle of life, guys. You do that, and we'll appreciate it. We want to thank some super chatters. Daniel Garcia said, am I the only one thinking that Kang Dynasty will be a movie showing a lot of Kang variants in their rise to power? Ramatut, He Who Remains, etc.
Yes, you are. I think that Kang's Dynasty, personally, I think that's a great idea. But I think that's what we're kind of going to get with Secret Wars.
Oh.
I really want Kang's Dynasty to be Kang the Conqueror. I want us to see his evolution through this entire phase to Kang Dynasty. How he's going to conquer a bunch of different times. He's going to enter the multiverse and be able to conquer everything. And he is going to be Kang's Dynasty. But that's personally how I feel. Daniel Garcia, which is my high school boyfriend's name. Is this you?
Is this you?
Is this you, Daniel?
Send us in another $4.99 super chat to let us know.
He's like, yes, it is. Can I have my $5 back?
Now, but that kind of leads us into our discussion, right, Jessica? I mean, that we want to talk more about Kang. Eh? I'll
Do you
take
mind taking
this.
this?
Sure.
So our discussion today is more about Kang and a lot of his motivations because usually lately Marlo,
My favorite water character.
that's my favorite fish. Marvel villains had more
Marlin.
Oh, wait, go back up a little bit. Sorry. We just wanted to talk about Kang and his reasoning for everything that he's doing because lately Marvel villains had more depth than I just want to destroy everything, right? They have actual reasoning to do things. Killmonger's my favorite one. Thanos was a great justifier for
Gore, the
Gore
God
was-
Butcher, daughter died in his arms from starvation and dehydration at the hands of gods who were in their little Garden of Eden, slurping grapes and kissing apes.
They were doing that in that order.
I don't think
Yeah.
they were, but that was a great example too. Is Gore the God Butcher? Just I prayed to this guy every day, and he never came. And why did
Whiplash,
we do this?
you know? They took his boyd.
Whiplash.
I want my boyd back.
Iron Man 2.
Oh my God!
Bring me back my boyd.
I was thinking of the skating movie. I was like, what are you talking about?
Isn't that a drumming movie?
Oh my. Okay.
think about Whip It.
Either way, I am thinking of Whip It. I am thinking
Smelling
of Whip
pennies
It.
again.
Either way, you are right. I was thinking of Whip It, absolutely. If it's not a superhero movie, I don't know it. But our heroes and our villains have become more in depth, but just the villains itself has such good justifications. They need it now. They can't just be evil. I need reason. I need why. I need why. So I'm asking all of us today to have our theories of what Kang's actual motivation is, more than just he's evil. His name is Kang the Conqueror. He just wants to conquer. No, I want to know why he wants to conquer, and I want to know what started all of this. Because he started as a normal man at one point, or maybe he didn't. But either way, he has to be justified.
Daniel Garcia, you are a peach of a man for actually sending in another super chat. It is not your high school boyfriend, but he says he's a huge fan. He watches us all the time, loves the theories, and he would like to see, would love to be able to get in touch. To get in touch. Well, you are in touch with us, and we're in touch with you. You've touched our hearts.
Yeah.
Thank you,
But if you
Daniel.
want to give us a phone call, give us a phone call. 1-800-222.
John, dox me in the
3955.
chat, will you? Send Daniel my address.
2955.
All right. I have my
wanna go
theory.
first?
Yeah, I'll go first. I don't need you. I can do this. I mean, I need you. but I
Mr.
can't.
Multitasker.
I know you need me.
Listen, I think the Kang that's in the quantum realm is actually a Kang that has met some people in the TVA before. I think, in the comics, Ravonna Renslayer is a love interest for Kang. I think Kang in the quantum realm and Ravonna Renslayer had a relationship. Maybe she didn't know he was a Kang. Maybe he was just posing. Maybe he was posing as a high school principal at her thing. And they were in love. And then He Who Remains peered in upon that Kang, because that He Who Remains is like the intellectual, scholarly Kang. Kind of seems as though he has the most Kang visibility and knowledge of other Kangs. And he fell in love with Ravonna Renslayer, and his solution was to banish that Kang the conquering Kang, to the quantum realm so that he could be with Ravonna Renslayer. And in doing that, he had to erase her memories and,
Wait, the one in the quantum realm?
Yes.
No,
sorry.
He Who Remains erased her memories.
Jessica, your question has now confused everyone.
Oh, sorry.
Let me draw this
I'm
out.
picking up what you're putting down. Even though they look exactly the same, he had to wipe her memory.
Well, no, he had to get her into the TVA because she's pruned and put into the TVA and put to work. Yes. So he did that so they could have a fresh start. Okay. So this is he who remains. This is Kang the Conqueror. Kang the Conqueror was with Ramona Renslayer, okay? This guy saw Ramona Renslayer, so he took him, threw him into the quantum realm. He ran a post route, okay?
Your football. Can I circle something? Can I ask you a question?
You may not. Your last question derailed my entire theory. No, you can ask a question. Great. Now the cat's on the floor.
Why are you taking it
now
out
the
of
cat's
me?
on the floor.
Why
My jeans are too tight to bend.
Why are you taking it out of me? Zoom in on me. Zoom in on me. So are you saying that this not Kang the Conqueror, but our Kang? This is
He Who Remains from Loki season 1, Jessica.
So
yes.
do not raise your voice at me.
I'm not.
He Who Remains saw these two together and literally jumped into that time.
Yes, and said, "This woman is beautiful. I love her. What is what can I do? Take her prisoner." Classic Beauty and the Beast move.
That's
okay. But he had to get rid of the other Kang, a la Hugh Jackman in The Prestige, killing all his clones. So he sent him to the quantum realm. Now, we think, what have I done? We think that that Kang from Ant-Man Quantumania, cue the Zach Galifianakis looking at numbers gif from The Hangover because you have derailed me. This is your fault. No, I'm just kidding. I have derailed myself. He's going to escape. Once he escapes, he's going to seek out He Who Remains. Where is He Who Remains? He's dead in a chair. Sylvie stabbed him.
Oh, yeah.
But he's going to go to that realm where all the pruned people go. Well, guess who's in that realm? Lots of evil timeline variants of powerful people. Stop talking to me. Watch.
It's
lots of evil timeline people. There could be like an evil Thanos, an evil version of Loki, or a truly evil, chaotic evil version of Loki. Maybe other villains we've seen. Maybe new villains. I believe that our Kang the Conqueror from Quantumania is going to create a high council like there was the animatronic high council. He's going to create a true high council, a council of Kangs or Kang associates with people he finds in the He Who Remains world where all the pruned people went. I think we could see like a depowered, kind of nerfed Thanos without the gauntlet sitting on that council with like a President Loki or something like that, and then maybe like, I'm trying to think of like a good super villain that we haven't seen yet. That maybe. What's that? Everett K. Ross is Dr. Doom, so he will not be doing that. But maybe like a Red Skull or something like that.
Or Morph. Would love to see Morph.
Morph is a good guy. Morph was killed in the line of duty in X-Men the animated series. Morph needs to come back into the MCU as a hero.
That.
Yeah. So that's my theory, is that we're going to get Kang the Conqueror back. He's going to try and get revenge on He Who Remains, but in doing so, we'll realize He Who Remains is dead. But in that world, there are pruned variants of evil people that he can recruit, bring into the TVA world, put them in the High Council, thus creating a council of Kangs that is truly evil and messing with the timeline.
I love that. Do you think the post-credit for this movie then would be like him in Loki season 2?
I think the post-credit could be them all like marching into the TVA.
Oh.
Being like, management has changed. or shift change. Whee! Like the whistle that blows at a factory. Yeah. Then they all punch in. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love that.
And right on the board, always be closing. Yeah.
That's right. First prize is a set as a brand new Buick Skylark. Second prize is a set of steak knives. Third prize is you're fired.
Oh man, I hope I don't get third. I hope I just lose. How do you feel?
Thank you for asking. Yeah. You're such a treasure.
I know.
Don't ever change.
Never
will. I've got some notes.
I'm not taking them from you. I'll take your notes. None of your notes.
Okay.
So I think...
You tried to choke me in my sleep.
Why?
You begged me to choke you, and you were wide awake for the first part of it.
Yeah. Listen, I will pleasure myself to y'all's quarrels at another time. Right now.
Hey,
now,
it's Thursday.
Hey, yo. So what I think is going on with Kang the Conqueror in the upcoming Ant-Man and Quantumania, moving forward in the MCU. I think Kang is in the quantum realm because he's on the run from the other Kangs.
Yeah.
I think the Kang we follow in this film, take that, Scorsese,
Cinema.
in this film, is trying to be the one and only Kang.
Ah, yes.
A la the Jet Li character in that movie The One.
Yes.
Where it was a multiversal movie from back in the day.
Yes, I like that movie.
Good movie.
Jet Li versus Jet Li was the poster.
It's great.
Yes.
So I think our Kang that we're following wants to be the one and only Kang. I think he's on the run from other Kangs because he's the most mischievous or whatever. He wants to be the only one. So he can effectively hide in the quantum realm because it's kind of off the grid, off the radar of the multiverses. And also time works differently there, as we saw from Scott Lang being stuck down there for 5 years, missing everything and only aging like 5 hours. The original Wasp, Janet Van Dyne, being down there for 30 years, missing a whole bunch of stuff. So I think he can effectively hide down there. I don't know why I'm holding this up. I haven't written
You don't need to write anything.
I guess I'll save that for later. So what his plan is to, since Scott Lang has been sucked down there along with his family, is to get control or get Scott Lang's help with his time travel, time heist technology so that he can really, like, instead of just hiding and staying low from the other Kangs, he can effectively move through time and different dimensions with his technology and Scott Lang's time heist technology to take out all the different Kangs and just be the one and only Kang, the only Kang the Conqueror.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what does it take to be number one? 2 is not the winner, and 3 nobody remembers.
Yeah, if you're not first, you're last.
That's right.
Yeah.
I like the idea of Kang. Okay, so, and we talked about this yesterday briefly, that the Silver Surfer, people have been known to hide in the quantum realm in the comic books or the microverse, and the Silver Surfer was one that hid in there because he didn't want to fight with the Fantastic Four.
He didn't want that
So
smoke.
I like, well, he didn't want to. I think they were ultimately trying to fight Galactus, and he was like, no, just like hid. He was like, I finally got away.
Oh, real quick footnote. So like that Silver Surfer example, and more MCU example, the way Sylvie was hiding in that area of chaos to hide from being pruned.
That's true. Yeah.
And all the different.
Yes,
phases,
100%.
So that's kind of what
I like the way I like the idea of Kang being able to get in but not getting able to get out. It's like a cat. It's like a rat in a rat trap. It's like, oh God, I got in here but now I can't get out.
Like crabs. Like crabs
and
and
crab
crabs.
traps.
And then the
Yeah.
octopuses go in and eat the crabs, and then they're smart enough to get out sometimes, and sometimes they're not.
So the octopus is Scott, is the Pims and Langs.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Scott
feeding
octopus.
into it now.
Yeah, so-
What would that post-credit scene look like then?
That post-credit scene.
Whoa!
Hey, yo!
No more bourbon during the break room.
Thirsty Thursdays are here to stay.
Well, now that you guys know what I'm drinking, hey!
Yeah. Eric is a thirsty sesame, and by the way, hire him on your projects. He's a fabulous actor, as are you,
know,
Jessica.
thank you
I
for
taped
being-
Jessica in an audition a couple months ago, and she blew my socks off.
Okay, stop.
Then we taped the audition.
God, go ahead and tell me what your post-credit scene
Are you telling me you blew his socks off better than me? How dare you?
What is going on? This is a Thursday. We need Zach or Brandon back.
Yeah. I don't have thicker lips for no reason. Anyway, back to what we were talking about.
I'm blushing.
The post-credit scene of Quantumania will feature the Kang we've watched the whole movie standing on the ruins of the Illuminati Citadel. He has gone to the 838 universe to go fuck shit up over there and use their technology to continue hunting the other Kangs.
You think he's gonna get out? He's gonna jump to 838 and just start messing with people to. What part of 838 you said? Sorry, why 838?
The 838 right before Doctor Strange and
Oh,
possessed
so
Wanda
okay.
go over there. Yeah.
I like the idea of a post-credit scene wrapping up a movie that already happened, like being like, "Did you guys miss this little bit?" So I'm into this. I'm into it. Good job.
Nice.
Mine.
What happened?
Are you good?
I'll just never not read GSU Eagle 117's name that they changed.
Oh, we'll answer the super chats after I pitch mine. I swear.
yeah.
That's what we'll get to it.
Pictures.
So my idea for what Kang's motivations are kind of aligned with yours. I think that he was banished there by He Who Remains because he said at the end, he was like, if you think I'm bad, wait until you see my evil variants. And I think those are one of the variants that he was like, I met him. He is chaotic. He is straight chaos and
Brittany and Kevin, chaotic.
Yes. 100%. And so I think he genuinely was like, I have to banish him to somewhere that's not where everyone else was pruned because he can get out of that. I need to get him in the place that he can't get out. And I think they put him in the quantum realm and he now can't get out. But then he met Janet there and figured out Janet, the scientist, and either Bill Murray have come with an invention that could seemingly get him out, but she already left. And now that she's sucked back in, he's like, you can finish what you started. And I think a lot of his motivation is like, I need to get out of here, not only to destroy He Who Remains, but eventually conquer worlds. I think he was already conquering out of just wanting to be like Loki, feared than loved, and he loved taking over every kind of dimension and multiverse. So I think he just wants to get out and first and foremost hit up the TVA, just like you said. I think for post-credit scene though, I kind of want it to be mysterious. I want them, they're gonna get out of the quantum realm, but I eventually want it to just be MODOK getting out, and he's very confused at where he's at, but he flies up, whatever, floats, hovers, waddles to Greyburn College, and this is the introduction to him meeting the leader. We're gonna get in Armor Wars.
I like.
Yes.
I
think
that a
it's
lot.
Inevitably I want MODOK to meet up the leader immediately so they can start their shenanigans, or him figuring out what the intelligentsia was in She-Hulk and then being like, I can do a better job.
Yeah.
And then creating a monster.
What about a reboot to AIM too? Perhaps.
Yeah.
Perhaps AIM could be the shadow or the shell company behind MODOK and the leader's shenanigans. They could,
Absolutely.
They could make AIM seem like it's
The
leader.
As a side to that, but correct for that, we do get into AIM in this week's Rogue Theory that comes out on Saturday. It's Matt
You guys went
Aceveto's.
rogue, huh?
Matt Acevedo went rogue with it, and it was really good introduction to AIM and
Oh,
MODOK.
Maddie, I love Maddie. Yeah, check that out for the fact of the incredible panelists on that. We've got Jessica, Matt. Did Brandon do it too?
Yeah, it was me, Matt, Brandon, and AIM team.
And our good old YMT's a staple.
Love
All
it.
right, well, let's take some super chatters. Ebenezer Splooge. Ebenezer Splooge. If dreams are other versions of yourself, does that mean each Kang is basically spying on each other? That might be something that He Who Remains utilized.
The thing is, I 100% agree with that. I 100% agree with that, and I just think that there's a wall that you got to hit with Kangs eventually. And this is out of me being a person that needs justifications for everything Marvel does. You have to hit a wall, and not every Kang has the same ability. But I think He Who Remains had that ability to just like dream and see everybody and make note of it, kind of what America Chavez was doing, because that's what America Chavez was basically doing. She's like, I don't have dreams. That's why I know there's not another me in another dimension.
Oh, right. Okay, I like that.
It's also a very angsty thing for a teenager to say.
I have no dreams.
But it's true.
don't
It's not a
dream.
phase. She doesn't dream because there's no other version of her.
I don't like music. All right, anyway.
I listen to NPR.
I only listen to podcasts about true crime. Now, Danny Garcia, once again, I like your theory. I think Kang might have traveled back in time, maybe with a partner he screwed over, or the other way around, or possibly even a lover. Like there's maybe Renslayer is a lover who traveled back in time with him. Maybe they are star-crossed lovers.
You know what? I agree with you, and I agree with Daniel Garcia. I think while I know the MCU has a lot of love, a lot of lovey-dovey things going on, but I love the idea that it's okay. We got the Pims and we got the Langs, and if something happens to one of the two, they're gonna be incomplete. So it's like they need to always be there. It's love and family, and then Kang's like, yeah, I see you guys with your love and your family, but my love and family is not in this frickin' realm. It's in a different place. So I'm gonna frick out. I'm gonna frick out.
Speaking of frick out, it's time for mandatory fun.
No, I'm not ready to frick.
Yeah, mandatory
frick.
fun, and it's Thursday, so you know we play the graphic way too much. Hit it again!
Oh, Tommy, I've missed you.
Yes, mandatory fun, where I get my two best friends in the whole world
Oh my God.
to join me in some non-optional fun. Now I'm gonna go quickly get the dry erasers because we've all doodled on our dry eraser boards. And
Tommy does say, like, my best friends, but genuinely, he does hang out with me and Eric a lot.
that is true.
This is not just
This
TV
might be the only
talk.
time I mean it. Now, there's a movie coming out this year that is absolutely going to change the way we think about cinema for years to come. Huh? That's fine.
Your watch is so chatty.
And it's on airplane mode and do not disturb, which is weird. I think it's because my fat hands just keep
Oh, mine
triggering
clicks.
it.
Mine clicks the thing, too.
Yeah, it's for some reason when I check my health, it's just a tombstone. All right. Now, there's a movie coming out this year that is going to change the way we think about cinema for years to come. I'm talking, of course, about Plane!
What was it?
Plane!
Pain. Got it.
Perhaps the most genius title ever. You know exactly what the movie's about, and that's a plane!
Stop saying it like that.
It got me thinking about how we could rename MCU movies with just one word. So we're going to play a little game right now where I'm going to rename a famous MCU movie. That's fine. That's not a spoiler. And you guys are going to guess what movie it is by its new title. And the winner will get to rename one one of us. Our Twitter handle with just one name
I will.
for
How long?
24 hours.
24
Okay.
hours. It'll
That
be
could
fine.
go real bad.
As long as it. Well, he's the one that gave the name Ebenezer Splooge, so if it's me, it'll be a cute one.
All right, so the first one is nepotism? What MCU movie, and there are several, is nepotism? And I'm sorry, because there's not a lot of them, you do have to get the exact movie. It can't be the franchise.
Oh, we're guessing the movie, not the person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is a MCU movie. Nepotism.
All right, I think I got it.
All right. And 3, 2, 1. Show them. You said Iron Man, and you said Thor 1. The answer is Iron Man.
What?
Stark Industries, started by Howard Stark. The only reason we have an Iron Man, as we talked about on this show, was thanks to nepotism, which doesn't mean the person is untalented. It just means they have an inherent advantage based on birth and location.
Not to be an asshole. And also in Thor 1, wasn't he banished?
Yes.
So is it nepotism if you're banished?
Okay. Well, I don't need you to pick apart a losing answer. That's just,
That's
like,
me roasting
that's like
Eric.
kicking one of the dead horses in my horse graveyard. Bone horses in the chat. Next one, glove. Glove.
Oh, no glove, no love. I know what this is.
Yeah, it's about our trip this weekend.
Hey.
Hey, yo!
Toronto's not going to know what hit it.
Yeah, they are.
Manitoba. More like, man, I told you. And in 3, 2, 1, show me. Avengers: Infinity War. Eric? Avengers 7?
1.
Avengers 1. The answer is Avengers: Infinity War, which of course is about the gauntlet and getting all of the stones. So it's 2-0 now, Eric. I mean, you can come back mathematically.
How many rounds are we doing?
There's 6.
Oh, okay. So we can end in a dead tie.
That's right.
All right.
Number 3, amnesia. Amnesia.
Give me 1 second.
No.
You lost your memory, right?
Amnesia is when
That's what I was trying to think of what it
That's
meant.
the one.
Amnesia.
And this is not only movies, right?
This is only movies.
Oh, shit. Okay.
The MCU movie. I did not specify that, but I did only do movies. So I forgot about the TV shows. And 7, 6, 5, 4,
I looked at yours and you're
3,
right.
2, 1, and go.
I did Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Okay.
Captain America 2. Winter Soldier.
No, the answer, neither of you are correct. The answer is Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Oh, that makes way more sense. Why did you say Captain America 2?
Winter Soldier.
Yeah, Winter Soldier, right?
yeah.
I said this for Vision.
Did you delete one of mine? No. So there was only 5? I know, but I thought of a 6 and I liked it.
You can say it.
Did you
Yeah, you
edit
can
me?
say the 6.
Did you dare edit me? Show your face. No.
It's censorship at the
All
highest
right,
level.
so it's 2-1 or 2-0. So Eric, you got to get these last 2 right just to tie.
All right.
Cousins. They're cousins.
That's a big clue.
Even though that's not even the right word.
Yeah, I
They're
know.
brothers.
They're happy and they're singing in their color.
Give me a hug.
Give me a high five.
I always thought it was always give me a hug, bud. But it's give me a high five.
That is a wider lyric.
Yeah, well, as from the white perspective, from the white gaze. All right.
The white gaze?
Gaze, G-A-Z-E,
Oh.
like the mad gaze. Not the white.
I was about to call the glad on you. I was about to put in a phone call real fast.
Camera 4.
You said it. Why are you coming at us? You said it.
Canceled.
Yeah, where's the canceled sticker?
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. It is, of course, Black Panther. You put an S, so
Oh, no, I
you lose a
didn't mean
point.
to.
Yeah, sorry, you have to be exactly right.
Hey, rules is rules.
Yeah, rules
baby.
is rules. 2-1. Sorry, Jessica, I don't make them. Whoever deleted my...
I mean, you did make the rules, but it's okay. You know what? It's already hard for me. It's already hard.
Hey, yo. All right. That's what she said. Mommy. The last one is mommy. Mommy.
Oh, I should write this out before you.
I need the full.
Yeah.
Unless Eric writes it. Then in which case I'll give
Yeah,
him the
I know.
point.
I'm aware of the rules, Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't Three's Company anymore.
Come
This
and
is
knock
1
on
is
our
the
door.
loneliest number.
How easy this
And
became 1 is the loneliest
3,
number.
2, 1. Reveal.
Mom.
Yes, it is Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
I had to write it out because I knew Tommy would come for me.
Multiverse of
Why
Madness.
that makes sense.
Jessica, you are the winner, and therefore you get to change my Twitter handle for 24 hours to a one-word thing.
One word.
Yeah, you get one word.
Booty sauce.
That's 2 words.
No, the hyphen.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, come on, please.
Nope.
That's quite the double word.
Yeah, remember when she was like, I'll make it nice.
Right.
Well, it's because you came for me with my Black Panther.
No, you said Black Panther.
I didn't mean to. I was writing really quick.
I don't care what you meant. The integrity of the game is everything to me.
Okay, same with your name.
This is America's classic
Booty
game.
sauce.
MCU movies
right,
by one word.
Well, booty juice is one.
That's also
Not
a hyphenated word.
Thor Love and
Tropic Thunder?
Tropic Thunder was one word.
That's my stage name.
Your stage name.
No,
is
you have to
Booty
say it
Juice?
on here so people don't think I just went crazy.
You're right.
Declare it. We only got 11 minutes left, so you got time. This is called vamping. Let's talk about life, guys. Tomorrow night, Amazon Hunter Season 2 on Prime comes out. I'm on episode 7. All episodes drop. If you want to skip straight to mine and be really disturbed by a performance, I play a horrible person who does horrible things. And just
it
remember,
drops.
it's acting, guys.
Talk that talk, Zaddy.
It's acting, okay?
My man
I
is
don't
booked
mean
and
it.
busy.
I mean, I did improvise most of the lines. No, just kidding.
John, what are some of the names that are coming through?
People like booty sauce.
I like booty sauce. We'll do.
Is that like a sauce? I want.
Oh,
Oh,
can you do
booty.
booty?
Sure.
Oh, pootie?
Pootie?
Like pootie
Oh,
tang?
like your booty. Would you do pootie tang?
No, that's
That's
two
two
words.
words.
My God.
Okay.
Well, you
I
know
thought
what?
Pootie
Maybe
Tang
we're
was-
going to use the super chats for an in-house tutor so we can explain. How about Jeff? How about Putty?
No, you spit on me.
Sorry.
no.
Sorry.
Not here.
How about Grinch?
No, I like pootie.
Pootie it is.
How
All
is
right.
it spelled?
Well, guys, that's all the
P-O-O-T-Y.
time we have today. I've been Pootie. We want to thank Eric and Jessica for joining us in another fabulous episode of The Break Room. Join us here tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Be sure to like and subscribe and watch my MODOK video out on the channel now. And watch Whitney's Cassie Lang video right now. Let's learn a little more about Cassie. Who is she? What's her deal?
Whitney will tell you.
Whitney will tell you. And Jess, you got any videos coming out?
Nope. I have. It's just. Inside Marvel dropped this morning,
Nice.
where me and MT go really in depth with the trailer and just talk about whether or not Ant-Man is gonna be a good guy.
We've got all sorts of Ant-Man quantent. Whoa! Guys, should I work in advertising? We've got all your quantum content here on New Rockstars. Everybody's got a vid out. And don't forget MT's Ant-Man trailer breakdown is out now. Check it out. Guys, what a great time we've all had today. We've learned so much about each other. So much has been revealed. I can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. I love you all very much. Sincerely yours, Pootie.